Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so hi, my name is Muhammad Saad Asad, and I'm a student of A levels from Pakistan administered Kashmir. And today, my topic is internet shutdowns and how they affect education, especially under the current crisis of COVID 19. So, an internet shutdown is essentially an intentional disruption of internet based communication so that they're inaccessible to the public, and this is done to stop the flow of information. Now, the question arises, are internet shutdowns legal? Well, the Article 19 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights says that everyone has the uh, right to an opinion, and in that sense, internet shutdowns infringe that. On the other hand, however, the ITU Constitution says states have the right to cut off internet if it's a question of national security. So, internet shutdowns are allowed because they fall into something of a gray zone. So there are a variety of reasons governments would shut down the internet, which often are hate to prevent hate speech and to maintain public safety and order. Although there can be technical problems as well or malicious party action. So, what are the problems caused by shutdowns? Firstly, as mentioned, they are a violation of human rights. Secondly, they are often a tool to control the masses. For example, in 2019, we saw internet shutting down their internet. We saw Iran shutting down their internet to prevent the public from organizing against them. But in another perspective, a lot of financial losses are incurred because of internet shutdowns, as a lot of businesses have now switched to the internet. Just last year, $8 billion were lost in revenue because of internet shutdowns. There are two frames which are often left while discussing internet shutdowns, and I'll be discussing them. How internet shutdowns can help spread the pandemic, and the problem they cause to online education. Now, I think we can all agree that internet is vital right now. Since a lot of our physical and direct interactions have decreased, we are relying more and more on the internet. And that's why 87% of American adults think internet has been important to them during the coronavirus outbreak. And this is a figure we'll see translating in any place with a high internet penetration. Internet is a very important tool for public awareness because it has far greater reach than any of traditional media and is able to go in greater depth on the topic than, for example, TV or newspapers. In another sense, internet is also a forum for organizing and coordinating. So, for example, in places like refugee camps, NGOs and aid groups need internet so they can coordinate their services effectively for the public. Now, in Kutapalong refugee camp in Bangladesh, where there's an internet shutdown going on, the administration is forced to run a public awareness campaign through radio and video messaging, which is obviously problematic because it does not have the reach that internet does, and this can often create a vacuum of information, which can lead to rumors about COVID-19, and this in itself can make the refugee camp a hotbed of the disease. Another tangent to this is the education one, and I think we are a great example for this because we are doing a summit online. So, since schools are shut down, most of the education has shifted online. But in places where internet shutdowns are going on, this is not the case. And we can see in this chart, for example, that lower income communities are often feel that they're left behind in education because they don't have the facilities to access the internet. And this is something we'll also see in places with internet shutdown. So people are being left behind. Conclusion is that governments should lift internet shutdowns for the public good to prevent spread of COVID-19 and so everyone can have an access to education. Thank you.